Hello. Hello. Hmm. Hello. 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 1 to 36.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. The information we've been given is that they're going to go with a 3-5-2.
Well, the formation that was once the staple diet of the Italian game and still holds its place. To be honest, Peter, had I gone on to be a coach, this would have been my preferred setup. I think it can service many different approaches, and it could add numbers quite quickly at either end of the pitch. With the right talent, this can be a thriving structure.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. He's found a way through. Duke charging forward, the ball at his feet. Looking to play him in. Mateus. And it's Hullet. Schneider wins the duel this time. Mateus. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Neatly clipped into space. It's Luis Suarez! Looked to surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
Well, you can't fault him for his confidence, nor his willingness to have a go at that.
And we have our very first corner. Rijkaard is there, and he can get that clear. Mateus, never out of the action for very long. And it's Pirlo. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. He is through here. Nicely weighted ball. That's a... Well, now it's a race for the ball. Schneider with... Oh, good climb! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
And the keeper beats it away. The ball goes in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Serginho. Zanetti. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Hullet. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, no joy this time. And that was very necessary. Pirlo. Maldini has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Newcastle are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula. Oh, Luis Suarez! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Van Dijk. Rijkaard. And Mateus. And he's making progress on the ball. Aims beyond the defence. Pirlo. Can he get on the end of this? And Hullet! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Argentina really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Beckham. And here's Suarez. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Serginho does really well there. He is strong. Schneider. No, that's been intercepted. Zanetti. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Now it's Pirlo. He's through here. And it's Hullet. And he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's really well cleared. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Serginho with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
He's got Massaro! Now it's Luis Suarez. And he plays one through. And now the breakaway. Zanetti threads one in. And here's Suarez. And he can thump it away. Mateus.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Baresi. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, that's well spotted. And that signals the end of the first period. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the
Please
break.
turn your
A
attention to
very
the screen
entertaining
for
half,
information
Peter.
provided
The
by
game's
the
been
local
played
police.
at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end to end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this. And I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Here is the first touch of the second half.
Argentina are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Mateus. And it's Zanetti.
मैं घर पे ही था
Mateus. And there's his chance to make the counter. Tries one from there.
अब
Oh, crossbar! Oh, he's felt that,
Sure.
hasn't he?
पापा ऊपर आएंगे
And it's Schneider. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job
Hmm.
done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the
अब चल
movement
रहा है
stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
अरे ये तुरंत अब मैंने तो कुछ काम करना है ऑफिस का
Roberto Carlos. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Looking for the run. Beckham. Looking for the far post. Cleared without hesitation. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He's had a shot! Schneider! Brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. That is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Newcastle have taken the lead.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
That pass isn't the best. Tanucci is always scanning the pitch for targets. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
आप जाओ मैं बाद में आऊँ मतलब अभी
This team as a whole, Peter.
Goes for a shot!
ठीक है ठीक है
But hit the post.
ठीक ठीक
Dyke picks it up from the goal kick. Serginho
ठीक है
could go all the way here. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Played into space. It's been slipped through.
Argentina really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Duke is onto this. Mateus. Now it's Schneider. And the finish! That is delicious! He's got himself an absolute peach. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Coming on the field is
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
And he's heaved it away.
substitution on the field. Number 13, Massaro. Coming on to replace him is number 18, Didier Drogba.
Oh, that's ambitious. Mateus. And it's
ठीक है
Beckham.
खा लेंगे जो बनाएंगे
क्या बैठ गया
Roberto Carlos gets across.
वो
to
ड्रा
intercept
करने
that.
को तो क्या होगा उसको
Mateus.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's
आप लोग को नहीं बनाना वो
and set an example.
तो क्या बनाते बता दो सब्जी तो कोई
Well, they
रखी
can at
नहीं है
least make a fight of
Who's
it,
gonna
even
win?
if it's just a goal. The lift it would give would be huge, no matter what the end result is.
Deep vision.
बाद
Can
में
he get onto this? He's picked his way through. Real chance! And that's a tiny finish. And what a climax we have here!
After
The
87
movement
minutes.
so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to
Coming
find
on
an
the
answer to
field
it
is
when it's applied like
Number
that.
10, Francesco Totti.
Argentina are making a change now. Argentina give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Van Dijk. Baresi. It's a searching pass. Pass somewhat off target.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Baresi. Argentina are looking to break at pace. There will be 4 extra minutes. Baresi. There will be a throw-in. Roberto Carlos has physical challenge. has ended up in no man's land. Now that looks a decent ball. And the shot! They're going to be quick to recover this. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. And that will be the final act. Argentina were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special
So there
lottery.
it is. What
Please
struck
grab
you
the
most
tickets you were
about
given
that?
when you were
Well,
walking through
Peter,
the gate.
this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge.
Save it.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighbourhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate. So we're up and running. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. Well, there is little doubt that Carlos Tevez will be a headline maker, a bringer of relentless drive and energy.
Yeah, he's dynamic, clever, and regardless of where he starts, he tends to play without a fixed position. I suspect he'll operate centrally, but his vision and work rate will mean he'll play out wide and deeper when needed. He's a nightmare for any defence to track.
That's him in a nutshell. Seedorf is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
He's looking wide. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Maldini. And it's Roberto Carlos. Mateus stood up well to him there. Over to the right flank. He shifts, shot a goal! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Decent chance! Not the most accurate pass. Mateus. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Mateus! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Argentina have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. And we have our very first corner. And that could well leave a mark. And now they can spring out of defence. Argentina are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Oh, good-looking ball. They're back on the ball again. Seedorf. Distributed tidily. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the lethargy in their play
isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Cafu tries to pass it through.
Argentina are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Yeah.
Brazil definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Messi providing an outlet on that flank.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Driving forward. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Brazil have a free kick. Messi. He'll try from distance. He's done very well to get to that.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Zanetti. It's a sharp pass. Desai. Tevez makes a dash for it. It's played through for him. Maldini has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And they are prompt with their pressing. Out towards the flank. And here's Suarez. Look at the space here. So much time and space here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicked it back promptly. Another chance from a corner. Argentina have their second corner now. Thuram clears. Brazil are looking to go forward now. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Gullit. Buffon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And it's Gullit. Tanucci has it in a wide position. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. So, third corner of the game.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de
Great
compensación.
chance! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Argentina really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
That has not gone well. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's clever. That's a simple one for the keeper. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Argentina finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And so the action is resumed.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Oh, he's onto this. Got it! Oh, good finish.
Cambio.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. That pass isn't the best. Can he get it through? Pirlo. Messi with the foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Roberto Carlos. This is a promising build-up. Rummenigge. Seedorf. He is through here. There's a searching pass. Tries a shot! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Brazil are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Cafu.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 61.052.
Roberto Carlos. Zanetti. And it's Pirlo. Aims beyond the defence. Maldini. And reclaimed it in a trice. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, important interception. Pirlo. Panucci. Mateus. Now, can they get him away? Roberto Carlos. Looking tidy in possession here. It's Luis Suarez! And he makes no mistake. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
राम राम सनी भाई, राम राम नरू भाई।
Cambio en Argentina. Número 10.
हार रहा हूँ यार से। 2 मैच खेले, क्लोज टू 2 के था लेकिन
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
Número 18.
Really good ball
Va a
movement.
realizar un cambio.
Good spell of possession. And the shots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. And here's Bell. Bell! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
आज तो खेलोगे कि नहीं खेलोगे साथ में?
Número
What a
21.
number 4 coming up here.
Número 25. Entran número 13. Número 16.
And it's been taken short. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Argentina really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Nice looking ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. It's Pele! And he scores! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Can he get on the end of this? And there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, it's ended up in no man's land. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Cruyff! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bale is flagged offside.
नारू भाई कहाँ चले गए यार?
Threads one in. Takes a shot! Off the
Se
post!
agregarán 5 minutos al tiempo
Seedorf.
reglamentario.
Cafu. Beckenbauer. Ferran Torres, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Beckenbauer. Cafu. Seedorf. And that has left him in a heap. And it's Bale. And he was quick to react. And that'll be the end of that.
न्यू जीपीयू ले लिया
Inspiration,
ओपोनेंट
both on show.
न्यू जीपीयू ऑर्डर किया था और फिर से रॉन्ग ऑर्डर आ गया
To find a winner.
9070 एक्सटी करता हूँ अमेज़न से और 9070 आता है
Struck you most about that?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these...
ओपन बॉक्स डिलीवरी होती है इसलिए तुरंत वापस दो बार ओपोनेंट ने तो परेशान कर दिया था भाई जल्दी आओ फ्रेंडली हाँ अमेज़न से किया था ऑर्डर यार लग रहा है अमेज़न की जगह जाके लोकल शॉप से लेनी पड़ेगी
ये वाला ब्लूटूथ ना अपनी टीवी से टीवी में कनेक्ट
नहीं आता है, किसी का तो रिफंड भी नहीं हुआ और पैसे भी गया। हाँ भाई, पिछली बार ऐसा 2 बार कर चुका हूँ ना मैं। एक सेकंड रुको यार, मैं वो ले लो एक और फ्रस्ट्रेटर। ये बढ़िया रहे। ऑडेक्स से क्यों नहीं किया? अरे उस टाइम अमेजोन से जल्दी भी आ रहा था, ट्रस्टेड भी था, तो इसीलिए कर लिया था यार। हेलो।
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game, and the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
It is quite a scene here in this grand Colosseum, bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberti. But of course we know it much better as the Mas Monumental. So we're very much on the way now. And this is on point! Looking to play him in.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually...
And the shots! Vieira. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Mateus. And here's Hullet. Hullet. Cafu. Panucci. Cafu. Argentina applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
And it's Pirlo, played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
He's being urged to shoot.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
In once more. Oh, great leap! Now, oh, he's been caught napping. The other side yet able to find the net. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Ibrahimovic. Mateus, renowned for his long-range shooting, knocks it out wide, and he cuts out the supply. Conte. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to play it through. And the keeper's given it away. He is through, and the shot! Goal! Manchester United! The first significant strike. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever
बहुत cheating है नरू भाई ये.
Comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence.
पर कोई बात नहीं, comeback होगा.
As to how they let it happen.
So the first goal of the game. And the finish! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts.
ये इतना लैग करा तुम्हारे इसमें.
Attack it.
ये चूती.
That's put play to the danger. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Good determined running there, but run back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief.
Yeah, tackle मारे.
That could rub off on his teammates now.
Hullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Pele. That's tidy.
क्या है ये?
Ibrahimovic. Argentina really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Zanetti. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, super ball. Tries a shot. And it's in. They are right.
इतनी आसानी से नहीं जीतने देंगे भाई.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Mateus. Now it's Hullet. Now this could be a chance. He's got away. Oh, what has happened here? Messi, very much a man of this moment. Pele. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Zanetti cuts it out. Maldini. Oh, nicely intercepted. Panucci. Maldini. And it's Roberto Carlos.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Mateus. And here's Ibrahimovic. Gives it back. That is the end of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling
मरो भाई, इतनी आसानी से नहीं जीतने दूंगा.
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Argentina will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind.
तुम्हारे दही मसाला मांग रही है.
Raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And so the action is resumed.
Argentina have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that was vital. Chance here to counter. Now, can they get him away? Yeah, he is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, he's burst through. Messi. He's Messi! Oh, it's come loose. Zanetti under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Pele. Mateus. Can he spark a counter here? Ibrahimovic makes a dash for it.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Panucci. Panucci is the team's great visionary. Picked out brilliantly. It's Ibrahimovic! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now that's well seen too. And it's Pirlo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Cambio en
So
Argentina.
changes afoot here and from
Número
both
7,
sides.
número 10, número 4. Entran número 18, número 24, número 15, Luis Suárez. Se va a realizar un cambio.
Cruyff really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And the counter is on. Just about up to 75 minutes. Knocks it into space. Cristiano Ronaldo! And kept out by the most
बच्चों रिमोट ले लो इनसे।
save.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a right smile there.
Manchester United have their third corner. Keeper has taken decisive action.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
It's Bale! Goal! Argentina! And the comeback is complete. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Argentina with the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
And for a moment, time stood still. Well, that looks a decent ball. Just 5 minutes left. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about.
Se van a jugar
Ahí
2
está.
minutos de compensación.
Oh, shooting chance! Neymar. And here's the chance to counter. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Cristiano Ronaldo. And a header! And he's stuck it away. And right near the end, we have parity. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of
Yeah.
beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Se está realizando un cambio.
And time.
जी नरू भाई।
So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Señoras y
Yeah, this
señores,
looked the most
queremos
likely
pedirles su
outcome,
apoyo
but
para
we've had
nuestra
a good
presentación
variety
con
in this
esta
game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
जी जी डिले हो रहा है सही में यार, तुम्हारी एंड से ही डिले हो रहा है दादा। सर्वर इशू है। चले कहाँ गए भाई, तुम कहाँ भाग गए? नरू भाई आओ यार, प्रैक्टिस सही तो हो रही थी। क्या करते हो यार? इवेंट उन लोगों ने कुछ गलत कर दिया। अभी इवेंट खेल के देखो, वहां पर 4 बार मिलेंगे। पहले इवेंट में लैग था, अभी डिवीजन में हो रहा है। और खेलोगे? वेट, हाँ आओ ना, अभी तो मजा आ रहा है। एक मैच तो पेल दूं तुम्हें।
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's my chance to say that it is
हाँ, आप अपना नेटवर्क अडेप्टर का डीएनएस में जाके चेंज कर लेना। एग्जिट लैग
Thank you very
और
much.
डीएनएस लगा देता है।
Hello to everyone.
क्या वो तो मैंने डीएनएस कर ही रखा है, गूगल डाउट फ्लेयर वाला।
a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighborhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate. So we're very much on the way now.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident. It takes hard work and perseverance.
How he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead of everybody else.
He boasted a playing style that was so...
Oh, he's had a chance! He scores!
produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So, a breakthrough already. Pull it. Great vision. Cafu in acres of space out wide. Abiati claims it without any fuss. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Cafu. Oh, that's a fine interception. He came in hard, very hard. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Oh, super ball! Now, can he find a finish? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
It'll be a throw-in. Argentina already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Ups for safety. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And he's gone searching crossfield. Played out wide. He has a look out. That is lovely. Plays it across. Ferdinand tries to clear. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Pirlo. And here's Hullet. Chips it through. Abiati gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Roberto Carlos. Argentina leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi. Conte.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Pelé. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lam makes the interception. And it's Pirlo. It's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Mateus. Now it's Luis Suarez. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Pirlo simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. It's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Pele. Cafu. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And this is Hullet.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Zanetti. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to think it through. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. There's the shot! He's got it all! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy. The referee says that is that for the first half.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the
इस बार काम तमाम है भाई भाई आपका
An even more ambitious approach in the second half, Peter, with control already established.
Argentina sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. So the action resumes.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Pirlo, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Oh, delightful ball. Mateus picks it up out wide. And here's Zanetti. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pullet gets into a good position. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, nice touch. Mateus. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Lovely. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Zanetti looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Mateus. And the shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, such a fabulous run, and he was fully intent on rounding it off in some style. Great strength, wonderful skill, terrific balance, but he seems to have rushed the finish.
Pele. Oh, this is a terrific run. He's found some space. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Cafu. And he's managed to get free. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Zanetti, a picture of focus and alertness. Threads one in, shifted it to the flank, engages and forces him off the ball. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Messi. Out for a throw. Spread it left. Roberto Carlos looking to hit the byline here. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Just about up to 75 minutes. Chance here to counter. Pele. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Zanetti. And this is Luis Suarez, and it's Zanetti. And here's Suarez. Roberto Carlos. The ball goes in. Greatly! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting.
पिक्चर पीट दी फिर भाई.
And with that, it is pretty much a done thing. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. If the defence let themselves down by not picking them up, I think the boss won't be amused.
कुछ डिले नहीं हो रहा तुम्हारा. एक नंबर चल रहा है. अभी बना रहे हो.
Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Señoras y señores, beban con responsabilidad. Cualquier persona que parezca intoxicada o se comporte de manera inadecuada.
सही पिक्चर पीटी तुम्हारी. मजा आया बहुत दिनों बाद. बनाओ बनाओ बनाओ. अगर तुम बना रहे हो तो खेलो, नहीं तो इसी को रेडी करो. आया भाई आया.
स्टोरीज बेचना, इमोशंस बेचना, और ये एक एनालिसिस.
पिक्चर पीटी जाएगी तुम्हारी. ये क्या फॉर्मेशन है भाई? सारी तगड़ी टीम ले आया ना मुझे हराने के लिए। ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं, देखते हैं कैसे हराता है।
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello
here.
everyone and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
Old
evening. The
Trafford.
skies are clear, the noise
Manchester
is
United
fervent, the atmosphere
against
frenetic.
Argentina.
This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So things are underway. Christian Amiati. Oh, good effort!
बहुत अच्छे करो क्रॉस पे करवाता हूँ तुम्हें अच्छे से।
It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bullet. And here's Suarez. Mateus. Panucci. Pirlo. Look at the space here. There's the terrific effort. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Yeah. And Neymar. And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Neymar. Pirlo. Can he get it through? Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. This looks promising. Quarter of an hour played. Cafu.
Argentina are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Luis Suarez! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Argentina with the corner. They're first. Oh, important interception. That's put paid to the danger. And it's Zanetti. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Hullet. And Hullet! He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So time
Number
for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah,
Coming
they're
on
looking
the
for some
field
imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Pele, that's an excellent interception. Zanetti. Argentina are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Now it's Luis Suarez. Tries to play it through. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Luis Suarez shoulders the responsibility. Terrific save by Abbiati.
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Stood up well to him there. Oh, lovely bit of skill. There's some great running on show here. And the finish! And that has earned a few nods of approval.
स्लो भाई स्लो पेनल्टी गोल तो गोल होता ही नहीं है ये आसानी से नहीं जीतने दूंगा मैच तो टाइट होगा गुरु
Corner number 2 then. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Mateus, never out of the action for very long. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Argentina certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Mateus. Gullit. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Tanucci does really well to win the ball there. And it's Zanetti. Aims beyond the defence. Gullit can be a real threat inside the box. Gullit makes a dash for it. Rodri spots it and intercepts.
2 added minutes has been
It's a stoppage
indicated.
time, whistle due any moment. Pele! Pele! Now, who's going to be first to this? And for the first half, that is that. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Argentina trailing by the tightest of
ये
margins.
आसानी से नहीं जीतने दूंगा भाई
Yeah, you don't get
तैयार रहो अभी
stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So straight into the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Cafu. And this is Gullit. Vieira. He is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And this is Luis Suarez. Mateus. Zanetti. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well played. And he opts to go forward. This is a promising build-up. Mateus! And he
ऐसे ही आएंगे दबा के शॉट.
somehow.
Mateus really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Argentina have their third corner. Roberto Carlos goes short. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now that's well seen too. Argentina still behind thanks to that solitary strike. And pull it! Oh, he's been caught napping. Zanetti being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop
The
him in this
attendance for
fashion,
this match
Peter,
was
they're going to really test the
71,898.
referee's patience from here.
Just about up to the hour now. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. And now the breakaway. Cafu. Good, strong midfield running here.
Argentina really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And a header! And he stuck it away!
इतनी आसानी से नहीं भाई, नहीं नर भाई, कहाँ जा रहे हो तुम?
And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
%, से आएगा लेवल 2 से 15, लेवल 3 से 10, लेवल 4 से 8, लेवल 7 से 7, लेवल 6 से 3 और 10 तक 3 और 11 से 20 तक भी 1.5% का डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन किया जाएगा। और अगर आप
Number 19.
Two coaches are
Messi.
signalling changes here,
Number
both at the
10.
same time.
Pele.
We're looking
Number
at a
22.
different game now.
Neymar.
Well, I'd happily watch this every
Number
week, Peter.
18.
This is exactly what you want from a big
Cristiano
game.
Coming on the field.
Desai,
Number
a player so
21.
deservedly decorated
Zanetti.
with praise and
Number
glory.
9.
Argentina perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Number 11.
Dembele.
Ibrahimovic.
No
Substitutions
way
taking
through.
place.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
नहीं जीत पाओगे भाई इतनी आसानी से.
He's not getting his way this time. Vieira. And it's Cruyff. And here's Ibrahimovic. Pressure coming in from all directions.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's on it. He leaps for it. Goal! Argentina! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Argentina with the lead.
और हो गए
This
भाई।
is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And this is Ibrahimovic, and he is dashing away. Good determined running there, but not backed by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming. Argentina nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Good looking ball. Tries a shot! Out towards the flank. Dembele venturing down the left.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Bale. Gently done. Ibrahimovic. Bullet. Zanetti.
हो गया गेम बस, यही दम था। आज दिन नहीं है तुम्हारा।
Belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that.
बॉस इतनी जल्दी भाग गए, अभी तो बस भरना शुरू किया था यार। पागल ही खेलेगा ऐसे डिले में यार। डिले तो मेरे लिए भी था यार, लेकिन फिर भी देखो मैंने बहानेबाजी नहीं करी। अब बहानेबाजी मत करो यार, दबा के हेडर मार रहे हो रोनाल्डो का, इब्राहिमोविच का।
क्योंकि म्यूजिक का टाइम है।
बहुत कहाँ डिले में खेल के मजा नहीं आता। अरे बहाना तो नहीं है, मजाक कर रहा हूँ, लेकिन भाई इससे यार बढ़िया मजा आ रहा था कॉन्सर्ट में। वो खेलने में मजा ही नहीं। और बताओ, किसी बड़े प्लेयर को बुलाओ, उसको मारते हो। हाँ मैं बिल्कुल मूड पे हूँ भाई। मलेशिया सर्वर लगा रहा हूँ। लगाओ मलेशिया सर्वर लगाओ। डैमेज कैसे होगा? मुझे यार 10 MS पे खेलना है, वो कैसे पॉसिबल है?
सॉरी दोस्तों,
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello, everybody,
The fans
and
have pulled out
welcome to
all the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go.
मतलब टूल है
Peter, I think
तो
they're going to be
टूल है तो मेरे को भी दो ना। सारे टूल तुमने ट्राई कर लिए।
It certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by
Chance for a shot!
ए कहाँ मारा है?
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think
जो भी टूल है मुझे बताओ, मेरे को दो, मेरे को भी दे दिया करो।
playing on the break. They're really swift.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo, closing in on goal. And Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Thinks about the shot. It's Luis Suarez! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt.
ये भी पिलेगा लग रहा है मेरे से।
Early stages, he struck one and he looks hungry for more.
Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, talk about making the most of a momentary lapse in concentration. He was just that little bit quicker and smarter than everyone else around him.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's in, must be!
He should have waited for
इतना भी
Well, they put it back in a hurry.
Midtjylland definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
That's an imaginative pass. Great ball if he can get Luis Suarez! Oh, that's fabulous! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they're threatening to fly away here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Argentina are doing very nicely, thank you. Terrific effort! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And here's Hullet. Zanetti knocks it into space. Played in by Roberto Carlos. No way through, so back it comes. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And this is Hullet. Hullet. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Red card.
Referee's come over. It's a red card. He does
What
seem
do
to
you-
be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence. Roberto Carlos! Bruno Fernandes attempts a clearance.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
करने का टाइम आ गया इस खेल में भाई. होगा बस 10 मिनट में.
The
Substitution
manager
on
can
the
make a
field.
change for the first time in the game here.
Well,
There
he's
you go,
certainly
Ari.
known for his pace and those
Coming on the
darting little
field
runs, but
is
also for being a very
number
good ball
10,
carrier as well. They want to add more
Neymar.
dynamism to that front line.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Zanetti. Now it's Luis Suarez. Can he get it through? And it's been played through. Shot, surely! And it's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Argentina heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Knocks it out wide, and it's made its way to him. Impressive jump! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Argentina are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Well, that was a period of possession which carried
There will be
just
3
about no
minutes at a
threat
time.
at all. And it's Zanetti. Now it's Hullet. Look at the space here. Can he finish? Oh it's fallen loose again. And that's a sharp finish. They are purring, truly purring.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance.
Bullets! Oh,
चले जा भाई
finish.
अरे यार कितना पिटेगा
And they're threatening to fly away here. And that is indeed the final act.
हाफ टाइम ही हुआ अभी तक Still
Staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Argentina
making their
really
way
are
home
in
on public
control here.
transportation
They've done
today, please
exactly
watch
what
the
they
screen
set
for
out to
train
do.
departure
There's a
times from
genuine
all
flow
local
about
major
their football,
stations.
and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Argentina enjoying a half which is little short of perfect. The dominant force, the only force in a one-sided contest.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Messi. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on the field,
This is going
number
once more.
21, Shevchenko. Number 9,
Maldini
Erling
is
Haaland.
someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Pirlo. Van Dijk. And here's Zanetti. Haaland.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
No, again there's no way through. Argentina are looking to break at pace. Pirlo. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Zanetti. Mateus. And he's gone looking for safety. Tries to pass it through. Tries a shot! And he's stuck it away. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
How many? Just how many? And it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Haaland. Shot a goal! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Shevchenko. That has been cut short. Pirlo. Great vision. Goes for a shot! And no mistake. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, he takes a shot! And that's a good finish. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Roberto Carlos. Mateus. Cafu. Cafu steaming forward at pace. Cross from Cafu. And the shot! And he's missed it.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
पिटेगा ही। 10 गोल खा चुका, भाग ही नहीं रहा है। इतने में तो मैं 2 बार भाग जाता।
और यस द लास्ट फ्यू डेज ऐसे रहेंगे, नहीं निकाल पा रहे हैं किसी भी चीज के लिए। पर्सनल टाइम क्या होता है वो तो मेरे ख्याल से मैं और अंकित क्या होता है।
Choosing to make the first change.
We have dedicated ourselves to the competitive industry. इस इंडस्ट्री में लोग स्ट्रगल करते हैं ये सोचने का कि क्या क्या उसमें इन्वेस्ट करें ना करें। वहाँ पे लोगों ने सही टाइम पे राइट डिसीजन लेके अपने आप को रिवॉर्ड किया है उन लोगों ने जिन्होंने अपने टाइम पे फर्स्ट डे पे मैच की अवेल किया। पैकेज मैच्योर हो चुके हैं, उनका उनका प्रॉफिट है। आज सिर्फ नहीं सिर्फ पैकेज वाले रीच आउट कर रहे थे, बट मैंने आज देखा कि देयर वर मोर देन 150 आईडीज जिन्होंने 5x कैपिंग भी रीच कर दी। 150 आईडी, और ये वो आईडी है तो $1000 से ऊपर की ऑफर है, क्योंकि इस लीग को समझा और राइट टाइम पे राइट डिसीजन किया। गाइस, जानना बहुत जरूरी है टाइम की वैल्यू क्या है, टाइम की वर्थ क्या है, और राइट टाइम पे डिसीजन लेने का
कॉपीराइट आएगा, समझ गई? कॉपीराइट क्यों आएगा?
ऐसा होना चाहिए जिससे हमें खुशी मिले।
कॉपीराइट क्यों आएगा ये बताओ पहले जल्दी फटाफट।
And straight into the wall. Cafu was in no mood for any of that. Pass somewhat off target.
बता दो गुरु क्यों आएगा?
We see now someone's got to up the quality and set an
Haaland!
बैकग्राउंड बज रहा है। कौन बैकग्राउंड बज रहा है?
Great save.
अरे वो ऑफिस की मीटिंग चल रही है यार, वो अपना कर रहे हैं।
very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And we have our very first corner. Is their second
लाइट आएगा तो क्या हो जाएगा? मैं तो इस मकसद से नहीं खेल रहा इतना।
Argentina have the chance to go the other way. That's a throw.
न्यूज की ऑडियो आ रही है, ये न्यूज नहीं है।
What a throw in.
मेरे लैपटॉप में मीटिंग चल रही है।
He's shifting through the gears here. Maldini defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's found a way past. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Serginho. And it's Olmo. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. This is a promising build-up. Is there any support? He might not need it. Takes aim and crosses. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's rising. And there's a goal.
फ्रेंडली, हाँ भाई बिल्कुल आपके साथ फ्रेंडली खेलूंगा भाई पक्का। रंजन भाई आपका बिग फैन हूँ मैं।
This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
4 added minutes has been
Bruno
indicated.
Fernandes wins the duel this time. Deco. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's there to belt it away. Not the most accurate pass. Deco. Pirlo. It's Pirlo! Goal! becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no.
And the referee brings it to a close. Argentina can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly.
Hello, everybody.
Your
And
reflections
please
then,
join
Jim.
me in
I think
wishing
we just saw a
happy
team
wedding anniversary for
winning
one
by
of our
playing to their
fan club
strengths.
members.
There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
आओ बेंजम भाई, टाइम बर्बाद नहीं करते, फटाफट आओ। पेनफुल टू वॉच। हाँ भाई, 11-1 एक बार हुआ था बार्सिलोना मैड्रिड का। आओ जल्दी बेंजम भाई। नरू भाई, प्रेडिक्ट करो कौन जीतेगा जल्दी। एक मिनट में बताओ, बेंजम वर्सेस एस में कौन जीतेगा। बेंजम जीतेगा, ठीक है। ये मेरे लिए थोड़ा चैलेंज हो जाएगा ना फिर। अब मैं थोड़ा और सीरियस हो खेलेगा। अब तुम देखो, इतनी आसानी से बेंजिंग को भी नहीं जीतने दूंगा।
Atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks
और
for
क्या
the
चलेगी
It's great to be on board.
वॉक कर दूंगा।
Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighbourhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true...
ये पार्टी करिए। वो पूरा देखो उसको।
And we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Frankie de Jong is another brilliant prospect to come out of the Dutch system. He's someone I see as a real pivot in the team. His position is obviously central and deep in midfield, and he'll be providing the creative and incisive passes.
He would be... It's Luis Suarez! Sensational from Suarez!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So a breakthrough already.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Thinks about he's rising! It's a goal! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Argentina are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Lahm cuts it out. And it's Messi. Now it's Batistuta. And he's in on goal. In by Messi. That is good defending. It's been repelled. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And now the breakaway. Oh, that's fabulous. Gullit. He's got away. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Kaká. And here's Messi. Cafu. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Maldini. Van Dijk. Opts for safety. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Now Pirlo, Cafu. And here's Gullit.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Now it's Batistuta. Goes for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
डिले
Batistuta is
ऐसा मत करो इंजन भाई यार
Smile there.
खाना खाना है इसके बाद डिले विले मत करो
United with the corner, there first. And it's Robertson. Cross from Robertson. And that should get the job done. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Messi. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta!
बाप रे
And he hits the net. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Lahm. Nicely weighted ball. Cafu plays it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Nice control. He is through here. Big chance! And he's stuck it away. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. Oh, what a
प्लेयर स्विचिंग आउट हाँ लग रहा है मुझे भी कुछ तुम्हारे उसमें गड़बड़ दिख रही है रहने दो फिर मत खेलो मैं इसको बंद करते हैं और खाना खा लेता हूँ फिर मैं मेरे साथ भी कभी कभी ऐसे ही होता है यार अभी लास्ट गेम में 1-2 गेम पहले हुआ था ऐसा बहुत बुरा सरा उसमें
And that is expertly dealt with. De Jong.
स्विच कर रहे हैं, कुछ प्लेयरों का हिसाब किताब ही नहीं समझ आ रहा।
Bullet. Cafu. And it's Lam. Maldini is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Roberto Carlos. Zanetti wants to run onto this. And Mateus. And that pass just didn't quite work. Robertson. It's a really well-measured ball. And the referee has blown for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Argentina claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time.
लेट्स फिनिश दिस गेम।
Second period is
तो
underway.
कैसे फिनिश करेंगे? काट दूं उसको मैं गेम को?
Rijkaard. De Jong. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now, can they get him away? Pirlo, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Mateus, probing pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Messi has created 1 goal already. De Jong. Rijkaard. Looking to play him in. And this is Ronaldinho. Chance to deliver. Well read. And the danger is averted. Cafu. Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Space for him to turn and look. In towards the back stick. Oh, he's having a go!
चलो करते हैं, क्विट करता हूँ मैं यार, ठीक है? मैं खाना खा लेता हूँ। कोई फायदा नहीं है, तुम्हारा नेट खराब चल रहा है।
The score there.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we.
चलो ठीक है भाई, बाय बाय।